Ah, oh, wow. What a crazy dream. I was a lazy, unproductive member of society who decided to pick up the sword and turn his life around? What does it mean? I know what I must do. What's going on?
Police, we're here about your ex-wife.
Uh, you'll have to come back later. I'm reviewing Asian comics.
Okay.
How's it going, everybody? It's Dennis, and today we're going to be talking about a series that I've seen a lot of positive feedback for in the Manhwa community. You can go ahead and read this series on Webtoon under the title Lazy Lord Masters the Sword, but before that, I figure I'll go ahead and give it a swing. That joke's going to make a lot more sense in like a minute. Anyway, let's dive right in. This story is about a boy. That boy is Iron Ferreira, a young noble who, after the tragic death of his mother, refuses to get out of bed. He can't watch the Minecraft movie, so he's depressed. He's also got a bad reputation around the castle. His family's worried about him, the guards and the subjects think he's lazy, and he keeps clogging the toilet and going back to bed. What a jerk. But Iron has a dream, and not like Luffy or Martin Luther King Jr. I'm talking literal recurring nightly vision of a man who does one thing: swing a sword every single day. Basically, a guy walks into a village, grabs an empty house, and just starts swinging. Rain or shine, this guy is out there. Crazy blizzard? This guy is out there. Government worker there to collect child support? That's odd. He's gone. Basically, despite sucking, according to this guy, he shows up every day at the same spot to swing that dang sword for 37 years, reasons unknown, with unwavering determination. Then he passes on, and Iron wakes up in a cold sweat. Just like Usopp, he can't give up his dream. Iron Ferreira, the lazy lord, picks up a sword for the first time in 15 years. He's now overcome with an inexplicable urge to train, a desire, a longing for the blade that he can't get rid of unless he swings that sword every day. And of course, everyone around him is shocked by the new change. Some discount it immediately as the whim of a noble boy tired of being mocked. Others treat this as a temporary amusement, something to gamble on to see how long the boy will last. His dad is presumably pissed. He's probably thinking, oh, after 15 years of doing nothing, you start swinging a sword? We got like 20 guys out there who can swing a sword. I need someone to help me with these taxes. Do you know how many taxes I have to do? He doesn't explicitly say any of that, but you can tell by the look on his face that's what he's thinking. But he shuts all of those guys down because let me tell you, bub, Hakuna Matata, this ain't no passing phase. 1 day, then 2 days, 3 days, a week, it just keeps going. He keeps swinging his sword. He's not flashy, he's not even really good, but he never stops, just like the man in his dream. And eventually, all those swings start paying off. Iron has real potential, dormant, but real, and people start to notice. This new attention allows Iron to set off on a journey to discover some things that he wishes to know. 1, who is this mysterious man who keeps appearing to him in his dreams? And why does he keep appearing to him in his dreams? And 2, what does the sword mean to him? Does he truly want to be a swordsman? Or is he just being influenced by the whims of this strange man? Now, based on that premise, you might be thinking, okay, great. This is gonna be another standard power fantasy. Everyone's gonna be all like, this guy sucks. And he's gonna be like, oh yeah? Watch this. And they're gonna be like, oh wow. Don't lie to me, that was exactly what you were thinking. And you're right. but it still slaps. It's tropes done well. What can I say? Iron is a nice guy protagonist, very Deku-like, and I know this is always a coin toss for some readers, but I like it. He's not the most ambitious at the start, true, but he's willing to stand up for his friends and family. And this is where Lazy Lord does something a lot of other series don't do. It simmers. We're not speed running to an overpowered sword by chapter 2. Although he does use a big sword. It takes him a long time to get where he goes. Sometimes years will pass casually while he's out training, with no major occurrences happening in the story. He might have a tough time. He will struggle. He will get clowned on, but he will come back because the man has focus. Frankly, there might be too many trading arcs. Anyway, let's talk about some other characters. Iron's definitely got the focus, but the side characters? They got arcs, baby. You've got Ilya Lindsay, a swords genius from a long list of geniuses hell-bent on revenge, Brett Lloyd, an arrogant noble with a punchable face, whose character development will hit you right in your punchable heart, and Judith, an ill-mannered commoner among nobles with something to prove. Of course, these general descriptions I'm sure sound very familiar. Very common tropes, like I said. But these characters are like my crippling student debt. They grow. And these are just the characters we meet at the illustrious Chrono Swordsman Academy. Iron's journey takes him all over the globe, with a revolving door of interesting side characters coming in and out. One of the keys to having a living, breathing world to get immersed in is to make sure the other characters get some sort of story or personality, and Lazy Lord delivers. Visually, this manhwa's good stuff. The artwork is a little rough in the beginning, admittedly, but it's got some poppin' fresh colors, some great poses, and some great facial expressions. And the action scenes flow very well. The atmosphere is pretty calming for an action series. You don't just see what Iron is going through, you feel it in the way his body slumps, through the shadows on his face, or in the pause right before a swing. And it works. Because this story isn't just about getting strong. It's about finding the reason to get strong in the first place. So yeah, Lazy Lord Who Masters the Sword is a power fantasy, but it takes its time. It's not about instant greatness, it's about earned greatness. There is an overarching story, but it's told in small pieces over time as we experience Iron's journey. It's a story about a kid who is stuck in a pit full of grief and despair and pulled himself out by the hilt of his own sword. Pick up this series like Iron picked up the sword. And who knows, you might just slice your problems in half and bury them in a hole in the woods by Arby's.
All right, we got him. Let's break this door down.
Ah, crap, gotta go. See you next time.